guys, it's Allie from the Children's Museum of Atlanta, and I have for you all today a very special book called Thank You, Amu. This is a beautiful story about sharing and about gratitude. Have you guys ever shared your toys with your friends or your family? Well, this story is about a woman who's going to be sharing something that's very special to her with a lot of people. And let's see what happens. This is called Thank You, Amu. On the corner of First Street and Long Street, on the very top floor, Amu was cooking a thick red stew in a big fat pot for a nice evening meal. She seasoned and stirred it and took a small taste. What a delicious stew, Amu said. Can you guys say delicious? Tonight's dinner will surely be the best I have ever had. So Amu is making a delicious meal. With that, Amu put down her spoon and went to read a book before supper. As the thick red stew simmered on the stove, its scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall, toward the street, and around the block until... Knock, knock. Can you guys go knock, knock, knock? Someone was at the door. When Amu opened the door, she saw a little boy. Little boy, Amu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? I was playing with my race car down the hall when I smelled the most delicious smell, the little boy replied. What is it? Thick red stew. Stew, he sighed. That sure sounds yummy. Can you guys say yummy? Amu thought for a moment. She was saving her stew for dinner, but she had made quite a bit. It would not hurt to share. Would you like some? The little boy nodded. And so Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Amu, the little boy said, and went on his way. So she shared some of her delicious soup with the little boy. That was really kind. So can we all say, thank you, Amu? Good job. With that, Amu closed the door and went back to her book. As she read, her thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall, toward the street, and around the block until... What do you think's going to happen? Knock, knock, knock. Someone was at the door. When Amu opened the door, this time she saw... a police officer. Miss Police Officer, Amu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? I was on duty down the street when I smelled the most delicious smell, Miss Police Officer replied. What is it? Thick red stew. Ah, stew, she said, and her mouth watered. That sounds mighty tasty. What do you guys think Amu's gonna do? Do you think she's gonna share again? Let's see. Amu thought for a moment. There was still enough to share. Would you like some? The police officer nodded. Once again, Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Amu, the officer said, and went on her way. So once again, Amu shared her delicious dinner with another person. So can we all say, thank you, Amu? Good job. And so for the second time, Amu closed the door and went back to her book. Sure enough, as she read, her thick red stew's scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hall, toward the street, and around the block until... What's gonna happen? Knock, knock, knock. Again, someone was at Amu's door. This time when she opened it, she saw... Who do you think it's gonna be? A hot dog vendor. Mr. Hot Dog Vendor, Amu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? I was selling my hot dogs down the block when I smelled the most delicious smell. Mr. Hot Dog Vendor replied. What is it? Thick red stew. Ooh, stew. The vendor licked his lips. That sounds quite delectable. What do you think Amu's gonna do, guys? Is she gonna share again? Let's see. So Amu spooned out some thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Amu, the hot dog vendor said, and went on his way. Guys, Amu shared again. Can we all say thank you, Amu? Throughout the day, people from all across the neighborhood knocked on Amu's door. She fed a shop owner, a cab driver, a doctor, an actor, a lawyer, a dancer, a baker, an artist, a singer, an athlete, a bus driver, a construction worker. Even the mayor stopped by. And each time they knocked, Amu shared. Guys, that's a lot of people that Amu's sharing her dinner with. Wow. Soon the sky darkened, the street lights brightened, and it was finally time for dinner. But when Amu opened her big fat pot of thick red stew for her nice evening meal, it was empty. Oh no. Can you guys say, oh no? She shared so much that now she doesn't have any dinner left for herself. Let's see what happens. Amu sniffled. There goes the best dinner I ever had. Sorry and blue, she sat at the table with her empty pot until... What do you guys think's gonna happen? Knock, 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 knock. Who could that be? Amu wondered. When she opened her door, she saw... Now who's coming to the door, guys? The little boy? The police officer? The hot dog vendor? The shop owner, the cab driver, the doctor, the actor, the lawyer, the dancer, the baker? Why, everyone she fed today was at her door. I'm sorry, everyone. Amu sighed. My thick red stew is all gone. I have nothing left to share. The little boy tugged at Amu's sleeve. Don't worry, Amu. We are not here to ask. We are here to give. They've brought something for her this time. Let's see what they brought her. The police officer carried in a fresh salad. The mayor entered with a roast chicken. The baker brought a collection of sweet goodies. Even the little boy presented Amu with something special in a shiny red envelope. Everyone who had knocked on Amu's door that day squeezed inside her tiny apartment, and together they ate, danced, and celebrated. While Amu's big fat pot of thick red stew was empty, her heart was full of happiness and love. Guys, how cool is that? So she gave all of her soup to the point where she didn't have any left, but all of these people she shared with gave back to her. They brought her food as a thank you. That dinner was the best she ever had. And look at what the little boy brought. He brought a note that says, "Thank you, Amu." Can we say thank you, Amu? Awesome, guys. And can we say the end? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this amazing story time. Remember that it's always such a blessing to share with others. And when we share our kindness with others, it can make us feel very fulfilled to know that we're spreading kindness to the world. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day. Bye.